Follow.
I'm Vidhi Patel.
I'm Sienna Robbie.
And my name is Jack Hempstead.
And I'm Kylie Gore, and this is Campus Eats. If you've ever been a freshman on USC's campus, you know that Grubhubbing to your dorm is not the best experience. And then if you wanted to go to a campus-ran restaurant, then you would have to basically order it and then walk all the way to the building and then come back and end up just eating it in your dorm anyway for COVID season. And then like now, I guess there is open seating, but it's still kind of a pain to have to go out of your way to go get food. So our applications problems that we address is basically if you're busy on campus and you don't have time to go to a restaurant, then you are able to order it on the app and it gets sent directly to the room and building that you're in. And also for students that need another employment option on campus, they're allowed another option to get money without having to need a car or go anywhere else. Right now, as I said, it's kind of done via Grubhub, mainly for campus restaurants. And we hope to streamline the process to allow kids to get food easily on campus compared to how Grubhub is doing it now.
Moving on to the technologies we used for our app, we leveraged several technologies that helped streamline the development process. Specifically, we used React Native, a powerful and popular framework for building mobile apps. We also integrated Firebase, a backend service that helped us manage user authentication and real-time data synchronization. Additionally, we used Jest, a testing framework that enabled us to write automated tests and ensure that our app was functioning as expected. Finally, we employed Node.js, a powerful runtime environment that allowed us to run JavaScript code outside of the web browser and helped us develop our app's server-side functionality. When we initially started building our app, we had planned to use the third-party API to input the necessary data. However, after conducting some research, we were unable to find a suitable API that meets our need. And as an alternative solution, we decided to utilize the .json files to input the data instead. And by doing so, we were able to create custom data structures and that meet our specific requirements. And we could easily update and modify the data as needed. And at last, we used Android Studio and React Native command line interface to deploy our app.
I will be taking over the sign in and sign up process here. So this is our onboarding screen. As you see, it's pretty. And then you go to the sign in screen, but I would like to show you the sign up first. So I'm going to go and click sign up. And then let's say Jessica. Jessica is trying to sign into this app because she thought this app was really cool. So she can order food. And so Jessica Smith. And her phone number is 800 400 no, 5,000. And her email is Jessica at gmail.com. And password and she's gonna sign up. And she's in the home page and she can look at her profile here. It's there. Her first and last name. She can edit, look at her order history and payment detail, but she just signed in. So she just signed up, so she won't be able to look at any of the data there. So she's gonna sign out now. And let's try to see if she can sign in. So Jessica at com and password. And she signed in. So yeah. Now Jack will show you how to order and all that.
Awesome. Thank you, Siona. And as to follow up on what Kylie said, the main point of what Jessica's looking to do here is likely to be in sort of like a tight squeeze, maybe in between class or something like that, to where she knows what she wants to get to eat, but maybe she doesn't have the time to go pick it up, which is what one of Grubhub's main functionality is for campus. It doesn't really allow for delivery. So let's say I'm Jessica and let's say I'm leaving Swearingen and I'm going over to Close Hip and I want Chick-fil-A. What I'd do is I could go into our menu and I'd click Chick-fil-A. I have my options of picking just an entree. I could do a meal where we have all the meals they have, sides, beverages, but we'll keep it simple. Let's say I want a meal. I want one of their chicken sandwiches. I'll go over and I'll add a chicken sandwich. You can immediately see that it's added to the cart, and we have a small icon down here to show you that there's one item currently in the cart. Let's say maybe I also want to do some chicken nuggets. So I'll have Jessica and we'll add chicken nuggets. Also added to the cart. We can then go into the cart. Let's say she's all done there and maybe she decided she doesn't want the chicken nuggets anymore. We can now edit the cart as well. We could subtract one order of chicken nuggets if we wanted to, and you can see that reflected down in the total price at the checkout below. If we wanted to, we could add a chicken sandwich if she wanted to, and it's already in the cart, so you see the quantities updated. Yet again, the price will be updated there. And I guess we can just go with that. Let's say she wants 2 chicken sandwiches, right? We'll go into checkout. She now has the opportunity to decide where she wants this delivered. So as stated, we said she's going to be at Close Hip. We'll go over, we'll select Close Hip. Let's say she has her class in the auditorium room, which is room 005. And now she's prompted with the option to pay with her meal plan and her Carolina Cash. So let's say she does her meal plan. We'll say it's Jessica Smith. And then just to prove that we have the errors for now, I'm just going to skip over the student ID, and then I'm going to enter some of the barcode information that's on the back of the Carolina card. And we're going to try to place an order. You can now see that it prompts us to enter the student's ID, and this will basically do it for any other option on the screen. If you don't fill something in, the app will prompt you to do so. So we'll enter in her student ID. And then we'll press OK. And then just also to show functionality, if she wanted that promo code that maybe she got on campus or through some promotion, she would enter a promo code. We'll say it's CEC1, which would be $1 off for her total. And you can see that original order of $9.58 was now changed to $8.58. So now we'll go and we'll place our order. And maybe at this point, she wants to contact the driver, maybe to tell her that she's going somewhere else or just to see where they are. And then she also has the opportunity to confirm that her food was delivered or cancel the order. In this case scenario, I might say that she wants to cancel her order and maybe try to pay with a different way. So we'll say order canceled and bring us back to the home page. If we wanted to go back, we can go back into Russell House. We can go back into Chick-fil-A. You'll see her cart is still there with what she initially ordered. But really what this would be is just if she wanted to add anything else or maybe do a completely new order. So for just testing sake, we'll get rid of one chicken sandwich. We can go back into the checkout. We'll stick with the same delivery building. We'll stick with Close Hip. We'll stick with the same room. We can do 005. And then let's say she wants to pay with a credit or debit card now. She'd enter in her name. She'd go and enter in her number as well. Jessica Smith. Go in and enter a card number, 6756. And for most people, I think this is the card that they'd likely want saved a little bit more than the Carolina card. Grubhub mainly just saves your Carolina card for you, and it's automatically hooked up to your account. But having this on file can tend to be a little more convenient for our users. Our CVC, which will be protected because that's a private number. And then we're going to say to remember the card here. Okay, so when we're pressing that, remember the card, that's going to be stored directly in Firebase so that that can be used for previous or for future orders. We'll go ahead, we'll place that order. We'll say the order should arrive in 30 minutes. Yet again, same functionality. You can say contact the driver, food was delivered or cancel. Let's imagine that we got our food, we got it to campus. We're going to press that. And then that's going to be our receipt. We got one chicken sandwich, and then we're going to take us back to the home page. And we are going to hand it over to Siona now.
Okay, so we're back at the home page now. We can view our profile here with the updated data. So let's say we can edit profile. So let's say she got her new phone number. So she can add that there. And then she can save the changes. And then it's updated. Nice. And then she can go back. And if you go back again, you can see the updated phone number. So that means it's saving, right? And then also you can view the order history and also payment details. Since we added a new credit card, you can see all the data here. And we can go back to the home page here. And then now Nick's gonna show you through other features of the app.
Now I'm going to go over how to favorite a restaurant. Say you eat somewhere a lot and you don't want to go through all of these 2 screens to get there. You can go in and you can go to a restaurant and click this beautiful purple button right here. Bang, turns into a gold star. Go back. Say you also like to eat, at Starbucks, you drink a lot of coffee. Don't blame you. You can go home, and then if you click on this burger and go to the favorite screen, bang, both of them right there. But say, you know what, I'm not a fan of the Horseshoe Deli anymore. I don't eat there that much. Get it out of there. Bang, no longer shows up, and your Starbucks still does if you want your caffeine fix again. Go home now. I'm going to also go over the search screen. Say you don't want to go through those screens again, and you want some ice cream. It's late. You want a nice little double scoop of chocolate. You can go to the Carolina Creamery, back out, say, never mind, I want to eat a little healthier. I'm not really sure what's too healthy. We'll say Nacho Poppies. Bang, you pop up to Nacho Poppies, get yourself some tacos. Go back and say you're looking for something that doesn't exist on campus, like a Chipotle. It's not going to show up. All right, and now I'm going to go over how to apply to be a driver. Say a student wants to make some money. Go over here, click on driver application. You type in their name. Jessica Smith wants to be a driver now. Type in her phone number, 800-400. I don't remember what these other ones were, so I'm just going to type something in. And then her email, jessica@gmail.com. And her USC ID, whatever that is. And then submit application and look at that. Are you sure? Absolutely. And then we thank you for submitting your application. And, if we think we want to hire you as a driver and you're not going to crash, then we'll get you in there. All right. So that concludes going through the app. Thank you for taking the time to watch us. And I hope you enjoyed the app and get a lot of use out of it and get some Carolina Creamery.